What's shaking, guys, man? Real quick, man. I want to do a quick reaction to this, man. Shout out to 38 Spesh, man, because he brought attention to the Sunday school song that Benny Butcher, and Jadakiss were on. He said that he had the best verse on the song, and he said Jada, he never did a song with him again, is what he's saying. So let's listen to it real quick, and I'm gonna give you some more thoughts on that. But I thought that this was funny. I thought this would be a cool thing to do a reaction on because I've heard that song before, and I didn't even come away from that even thinking to compare, but I'm in a different place now. When I was younger, I was comparing verses crazy. But let me play it real quick so y'all can kind of catch up to me. For those of you who haven't seen it.
Because we all know, how this shit go. You understand? So it's some niggas that respect it and just gonna work with you because they fans of the art. And some niggas gonna hear you and act like they don't or be scared to work with you.
Why you think they're scared to work? Not with you, but why are those people scared to work with people that are...
Some people don't want to be outshined on the record. Like, to be honest with you, I did a record with Benny. He put in with Benny and Kiss, and I happen to have the best verse on the record. I smoked the record, and Kiss never did a song with me again. He never did a song with me again. He never did a song with me again. And I don't think he'll ever do a song with me again. I know, being honest with you, the song called Sunday School, like, and he told me, like, why you do that on that record? Like, everybody, it was the talk of that time.
He said, why you do that on that record?
And I don't think it'll ever be a chance. You got a chance to come redeem yourself, Kiss. Come on. Come outside. Come outside, nigga. Come outside.
He talking
hey,
top
come
five.
outside. We
Crazy
talking top
right
five.
now.
We talking top.
We'll leave it there, man. We'll leave it there. But 38 Spesh said that, he got on a song, him, Benny, Jadakiss, on Sunday School off of the Plugs I Met album from Benny the Butcher. Make sure you guys check that album out. He said his verse was the best. And he said he thinks that Jada, and I don't know why he would say that. I don't know why he would say he never did a song with him again unless he tried to send maybe songs to Jada and Jada turned him down. I'm assuming that that's why he's getting that impression for Jada, from Jada, is because he sent him a lot of records post that, and then Jada's probably turned him down. So, and then he also said that Jada, it looks like he said that Jada said, like, yo, why you do that though? Like, why you went crazy on that song? So I think that's giving 38 the inclination that he don't want to deal with that again. So okay, that's those are big words for Kiss, man. Yeah, Kiss. I don't really know Kiss. He don't seem like the type to duck wreck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He catches wreck. So I don't know. But before we get into this, man, this gives me the feeling. It's almost like what did LL Cool J was telling the story of when he battled Jay-Z in a club or something like that, and he was just like, LL said something super funny too. He was just like, he came up to Jay and them or whatever, and they told him to kick some rhymes, and he was just like, it wasn't a big deal to L. It was just like, yo, they caught me at a time where I wasn't really locked in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you Floyd Mayweather coming out the ring and somebody catches you with a sucker punch or some shit. Like, you still Floyd. And then, but Jay and them was locked and loaded. They had raps ready to go. They was locked. So, Jay got the best of LL. That's what LL admitted. He's like, oh, they caught me. They caught me off guard, but don't get it fucked up. And that's how I feel. That's what I feel happens in hip hop. Because I know from the 90s, oftentimes, man, the rappers would be in the studio with each other. And that competitive energy that you get in the studio is different. And I think probably what happened with this track, I don't know, is that Jada got sent the song, and it was just another song for him. It was like a Tuesday for him. All right, cool, I fuck with Benny. I'm going to just write it, boom, boom, boom. And probably he didn't give his world-altering best for the song. Just a dope, solid verse. But for 38, coming from upstate too, you know what I'm saying? There's a little chip that, us from upstate have, because people from the city, they come up. I went to school, got family from the city. I went to school with a lot of dudes from the city, man. They got this sort of condescending nature about them. Like, yo, what the fuck, yo, Buffalo, upstate New York, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's all love. I love you. I love my guys from the city, but it's they're condescending to everybody. Motherfuckers from the city is condescending depending on what part of the city you from. You Staten Island, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so imagine being from a different part of the state, like, yo, that ain't even really New York. So I think, upstate dudes carry this chip on their shoulder, like, yeah, we got a little bit of shine now. And we all grew up listening to Jada. 38 probably the same age as me. He probably up or around the same age. We all grew up listening to Jada. So I knew he looked at this opportunity to be on a song with Jada. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They sleeping on these upstate dudes. They think we don't get busy. So I'm about to crush this shit. So it probably meant the world to 38. And it was probably just a Tuesday for Jada, just to keep it real. That's just how it goes. But anyways, let me see what's up, man. Let me see. I've heard the song. But I just didn't take the song it wasn't that deep for me when I was listening to it. But now I'm gonna hone in on it, and we're gonna see who has the best verse. We're gonna see. Let's get into it. Benny the Butcher Sunday School featuring 38 Spesh and Jadakiss. Aaron's on that beat.
Mike motherfucking checking his bitch. Mike check 1, 2. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, yo, Danger, turn me up some. Niggas gotta feel this now. I gotta hear my. Yeah, look.
Yeah, Derringer's beats is just so gritty. Just so gritty with the piano in the background, just the constant, continuous, piano playing in the background, man, is just nasty. That sample. Gritty.
Hey, look, niggas ain't see what I saw. A brick turned to a pot full of gold. Over that, spent my daughter's first birthday locked in the hole. Plot full of goals, came back stronger. I'm in control. Soft.
Hey, and we not excusing Benny out of this too. Since we comparing, Benny's on the he's on the center stage too. So we gonna see. We gonna do first, second, and third. You know what I'm saying? On what I think first, second, and third is. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know, he started off pot for the lycée. Dudes ain't seen what I saw. I turned a brick to a pot of gold. Okay. Over that, I spent, my daughter's first birthday locked in a hole. From moving at work, brick, keys, kilo of coke. Because of that, I got jammed up. I turned it to a pot of gold, meaning he had success. But eventually it caught up to him. He got, he ended up getting sent to prison. So, Benny's he's on center stage too, though. Let me see. See what he do though.
First birthday locked in the hole. Plot full of goals, came back stronger. I'm in control. Soft white from my block to the stove, not in the cone. Me and West like Stockton Malone, Gotti Capone. Niggas dressed like they copying hoes. Poppy, come on, stop it, you know you're not with the smoke.
I like the rhyme schemes in there. The rhyme scheme, right? In addition to, what he said, man. Me and West like Stockton Malone. Stockton and Malone, pick and roll, Utah Jazz, right? Gotti Capone, right? Mob reference there. Dudes dressed like they copying hoes. Poppy, come on, man. You dress like you copying hoes. Pop, would y'all be serious, man? Y'all looking a little suspect out here, man. You dressing like your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Soft, not in a cone, like ice cream, soft, soft serve ice cream, but soft as in hard white, drugs, cocaine, let's keep it going. But I like the Poppy, come on, Stockton Malone, like the syllable piecing. The scheme he's in is
Capone. Niggas dressed like they copying hoes. Poppy, come on, stop it, you know you're not with the smoke. I get you low. In about a year, how niggas gon' deny me the throne? Rappers y'all comparing me to, niggas scared of me too. It make they heart beat faster, just hearing the truth. I stick my 40 out the window while I'm staring the coupe. We pull up to your front door if I'm hearing the shoot. Let's go. They say we so dope and did random actions of violence. Our neighbors in the burbs wanna hand us back to the projects. They say
our neighbors in the burbs want to hand us back to the projects, turning the suburbs out.
And random actions of violence. Our neighbors in the burbs want to hand us back to the projects. They say I'm on tour while the family package the product. Everybody gon' eat and I'm standing next to that promise. Can't believe y'all when y'all talk about the guns y'all shot and all the money running to them and it's crumbs y'all got. Just let me know. Come check with me when y'all want y'all shot. It's 10 shooters in my hood for A1 y'all got. Hey look, I had to dumb it down for niggas. You gotta do that. It's like bringing down the prices. You gotta move that. I was in the feds with braids under the do-rag. I'ma volunteer to do ya if it come to that. I fuck with smart bitches in the club. I caught bitches staring. All these Jews got these hoes training thoughts slipping.
I fuck with smart bitches in the club. I caught bitches staring. All these Jews got these hoes train of thought slipping. So the way he rapped that was super slick, but was dope. But also, they losing their training. They see that diamond. It's almost like they're being hypnotized, right? Them jewels and shit in their face. So I like that line. Let's keep it going.
Fuck with smart bitches in the club. I caught bitches staring. All these Jews got these hoes training thoughts slipping. Brought a quarter thing back. That's a small mission in the dark kitchen. All you hear is the fork clicking in the zone. Looking through the holes of them yard fences. I'm dope. Yeah, you know the flow from them park benches. Three things happen when
I like them two lines right there. In the zone, looking through the holes of them yard fences. In the zone. looking through them holes in the yard fences. So he's talking about being like locked down, right, in jail, and he's in the zone thinking about maybe how to get out of that or what he's gonna do when he gets out of there, right, in the zone. And then he followed it up by saying, "And I'm dope." You know, the flow come from them park benches. That was hard. When you think about the park bench, right? You know, when you think about the wire and all that shit, but any hood really, you know, a lot of drug dealers, they go to the park and they sell drugs sitting on a park bench. So I'm dope, drugs dope. I'm also dope as a dope MC. You know, that flow comes from the streets, right? It comes from the soil. You know what I'm saying? From the park benches. I like that.
So them yard fences, I'm dope. Yeah, you know the flow from them park benches. 3 things happen when you keep your torch, nigga. Put in work, might sell it, or you gon' get caught with it. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Fiends still hit me when they dope sick. They cook with gas for the raw, so much glass on the floor. I got my bitch kitchen looking like I'm broken. Let's go. Quarter thing, half a thing, whole thing. Daydreaming, thinking about cocaine. When the plug throw me action, I let my man quarterback it. Looked up and all that stacking got us both paid. Real niggas know, like I'm broken.
Yeah, my bricks better than theirs. Y'all better come pay dues. An extra gram jumping back for every one they lose. These niggas borrow when the guns they use. Not me, I got my own stick like I'm about to come play pool. Riding the car with bricks, that's one brave move. I never did it.
30 is just fun. 38 is just so funny, man. Like sometimes I think he's trying to be funny, and then other times I'm like, I don't know if he's trying to be funny, but that shit is hilarious. You know what I mean? But I believe that 38 like deliberately adds a sort of comedic feel to his bars. You know what I'm saying? Just for effect, right? And he's just a naturally funny guy is what it sounds like, right? What did he say? I brought my own stick like I'm about to come play pool. He said they borrowing the guns they use. The dudes that his ops is borrowing guns. So they ain't even got guns. They got to borrow it from their mans, right? Shit, he said, not me. I got my own stick. Stick is slang for a gun. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to come play pool. So, you know, professional pool players typically have their own sticks when they're coming to play pool, right? So I bought my own gun. Like, yeah. But just funny. It's just funny to me. And then the way he delivers it, too. He's got a funny-ass comedic voice. Comedic rap voice, man. A very unique, you know, it's not too many funny rap dudes. I mean, there are guys that rap, you know what I'm saying, that happen to be funny sometimes in their rhymes. But I think 38 Spesh is hard. He's very, very dope and clever. But also deliberately, I think, has like a comedic feel with his raps, man. It's the thing that separates him, man, from a lot of underground dudes.
Not me, I got my own stick like I'm about to come play pool. Riding the car with bricks, that's one brave move. I never did it. That's why my bitch one paid mule. Niggas say they want gunplay cool, but they don't really want go there. It's like Sunday school. Them niggas dead on the rock.
And he just has a very like his simile game. He just comes out of. I feel like his punches come out of nowhere, or it's just a very unique punch that I feel is almost unconventional, that catches me off guard, and is funny at the same time. So he said, you know, what did he say? Riding in a car with bricks. That's one brick. Riding in a car with bricks. Riding in a car with drugs in your trunk, right? With bricks, because you know why? He said it's one brave move. Why? Because you can get pulled over by the cops and get sent to jail. So riding in a car with bricks. That's one brave move. I never did it. That's why my chick is one paid mule. So a mule is a person that'll put the drugs on them and move them across the border or move them different places, right? Yeah, I ain't never did that, but I put her life at stake. You know what I'm saying? But she's paid though, and so she's a drug mule for him. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny though. He was like, yeah, that's one brave move. I'm gonna put somebody else's life at risk. You know what I'm saying? My chick. Who else would I do it for, right? Yeah, that was funny. And then he said, you know, dudes talk about they want gunplay, cool, you know, but they don't really want to go there. It's like Sunday school. That was hard. Dudes say they want gunplay. They want to take it to guns, get violent, right? Cool. But they really don't want that, man. They don't want that. You know, they don't want to go there. They don't want to take it to those levels. Like, it's like Sunday school. And anybody who's black, grew up, you know, going to Christian churches, Baptist churches, you know, we had Sunday school, right? And yeah, as a youngin', nobody wanted to go to Sunday school. My grandmother used to wake me up weekly rather, and make me go to Sunday school. Like every time I had to go over to my grandmother's house, you going to Sunday school. And I damn sure didn't want to go because you had to get up early as hell. So yeah, that was hard. But they don't want to take it there though. They don't want to go there.
That's one brave move. I never did it. That's why my bitch one paid mule. Niggas say they want gunplay, cool. But they don't really want to go there. It's like Sunday school. Them niggas dead on arrival. Don't question the title. No chance for survival. They ain't checking your vitals. A fast car with a gun, try and catch up the rivals. I got a lamb and a stick like I'm fresh out the Bible. A young
Oh no, yeah, he's rapping though. You know what I'm saying? He said them dudes dead on arrival. Don't question the title. No chance for survival, right? So the syllable play. Them dudes is dead on arrival. Don't question the title. No chance for survival. They ain't checking your vitals. No chance for survival. They ain't checking your vitals. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to. You dead on arrival, right? I like that. Then he said a fast car with a gun trying to catch up to rivals. I got a lamb and a stick like I'm fresh from the Bible, fresh out the Bible. Okay, that was cool. You know what I mean? I got a lamb with a stick. So I got a Lamborghini with a gun is what he's saying. Like I'm fresh out the Bible. But I don't know if he's talking about Moses. Did Moses have a lamb? Moses had the rod, right? Or David. One of the characters from the Bible, man. One of those biblical guys from the Bible had a lamb and they had a stick, right? So, but a Lamborghini and a stick is a gun. So that was cool too. You know what I'm saying? But he's already over Benny in my opinion. I'm gonna keep it a B. He already got Benny.
Don't question the title. No chance for survival. They ain't checking your vitals. A fast car with a gun, try and catch up the rivals. I got a lamb and a stick like I'm fresh out the Bible. A young nigga with Mexican idols. I just left from Ohio. We met up for Cinco de Mayo. Complexion for connection. I'm melon albino. I went broke and sold wax like I'm selling a vinyl.
Yeah, he's snapping. Yeah. He got Benny out of here already. He ain't even finished. Yeah, what did he say? He said, he said a fast car with a gun, trying to catch up the rivals. I got a lamb and a stick, like I'm fresh out the Bible. We got that line out the way. Then he said a young dude, he said a young brother, he said the N-word, with Mexican idols. That is hilarious to me. That is fucking hilarious. Because what he's saying is, I got Mexican idols, boy. He's talking about the plug. He's talking about the drug connect, the person that is his supplier. Those are his idols. You know what I'm saying? So, Benny, all these dudes, street dudes, man, they talk about moving work, selling drugs. So it was just funny that he said, Mexican, his idol would be the guy that's his supplier that's making him rich, right? And then he said, I just left from Ohio. We just met up for Cinco de Mayo. He said complexion for the connection. I'll male and albino. So when someone says you got the complexion for the connection, that means, typically that was used back in the day, complexion for the connection. When you're white and it's easy for you to connect with other people who can make your life a lot easier, right? And get you a job and get you set up in different places, right? Because you got the complexion, you got the white skin, so it's easy for you to know people who know people, right? So you got the complexion for the connection. Then he said, in the rap sense, complexion for the connection, I'll male and albino. So I'm a send work, basically, is what he's saying. Albino, a key of cocaine, right? So white skin, but cocaine, complexion for the connection. To make the connection, I'm selling work, drug connection. So that was slick, yeah. And then he said, when he said I just left from Ohio. We met up for Cinco de Mayo. My Mexican idols, yeah, we just hung out for Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? We love each other. You know what I'm saying? Dope.
Up for Cinco de Mayo, complexion for connection. I'm melon albino. I went broke and sold wax like I'm selling a vinyl.
I went broke and sold wax like I'm selling a vinyl. Yeah, that was cool too. I went broke, right? He went broke, didn't have any money. When someone says I'm gonna lay it on wax, they mean on the record, right? So like I'm selling a vinyl. Vinyl's a record, but also he sold wax. It's just another word for drugs, man. So he went broke, but he got back up when he started selling work. Okay.
Mexican idols, I just left from Ohio. We met up for Cinco de Mayo. Complexion for connection. I'm melon albino. I went broke and sold wax like I'm selling a vinyl. Nigga, I know you're tight, you're not thorough. You can't come around unless you got a referral. You made a couple bucks, then you shot for your girl. Bought a bullshit watch, now you on top of the world, Got a squad of all geniuses. I've been in charge, but finding the plug just gave me more leadership. No scales for the weed and bricks. They wholesale. Only time we see scales when we cleaning fish.
Quarter brick, half a brick.
Yeah, that was a good verse. That was a good verse, man. He did his 38 did his thing. 38 almost always goes crazy though, man. When you say no scales for the weed and the bricks, they wholesale. We don't need a scale. It's wholesale. We're not selling in small quantities, is what he's saying. You know what I mean? No scales are needed. everything is wholesale, baby. You know what I'm saying? So just saying he's selling a lot of drugs, right? And he said the only time we see scales is when we cleaning fish. We don't see scales, man. Again, to work, we sell it by the boatload or what have you, man. We don't do that. We don't need that, rather. And then obviously fish has scales, but a weight scale, right? So cool.
Yeah, it's a shame what we did to the highway. Even worse if we made it there safe when we pulled in the driveway. 3.5 whole ones gone by Friday. Now we riding back smoking, listen to Sade.
Okay, Kiss. It's a shame what we did to that highway. What he's saying is, man, we was going in and out of town. We was out of town on them highways, moving work. It's a shame we was tearing up them highways. That's just his way of saying that we were constantly moving work, you know, back and forth or whatever. So that was, I like the energy though. We sold it. Now we ready to re-up. Already gone by Friday.
It's a shame what we did to the highway. Even worse if we made it there safe when we pulled in the driveway. 3.5 whole ones gone by Friday. Now we riding back smoking, listen to Sade. Dope's up in Maryland, the coke is in SC. We get it off the dock, the plug come on a jet ski. I hit my man up, see what's the ticket for 10. We right back Sunday night so we could flip it again. Y'all ready?
I like that. You know what he said. What did he say? We get it off the dock. He said, we got it off the dock. The plug come with a jet ski. You know what I'm saying? If you're on a dock, you probably have a jet ski. I just like the imagery of that. You know what I'm saying? Hard. Let's go.
I hit my man up, see what's the ticket for 10. We right back Sunday night so we could flip it again. The whole town going crazy, a few slept on it. Still potent, no, I only did a 2-step on it. You ain't gotta be a genius or be deeply educated. Keep the money and the drugs completely separated.
Yeah, little Crack Commandments reference there. You know what I mean? Biggie. But he flipped it a little bit, right? You know, you ain't got to be a genius. First of all, he said still potent. I did a little 2-step on it. So when you step on drugs, it dilutes the drugs. You add like fillers and things in the drugs. And you know, just to make it seem like you have a lot more, but it's really stepped on to make the drug stretch, right? It's stepped on with these fillers, right? But it's still potent. Even though it's got some fillers in there, it may not be 100% pure, but it's still potent enough. I did a little 2-step on it. You know, it's a little slick way of saying that, you know. I weakened it a little bit, but not by much, though. You know what I'm saying? And then he came back with the Biggie reference, right, from Crack Commandments. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a genius, you know, or deeply educated. Keep the money and the drugs completely separated, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen to Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments. You know what I mean? As a reference for that.
The whole town going crazy, a few slept on it. Still potent, no, I only did a 2-step on it. You ain't gotta be a genius or be deeply educated. Keep the money and the drugs completely separated. We ain't doing no dumb shit, nigga, we all smart. Same sweatsuit on, underclothes from Walmart. Nah, I ain't acting crazy with them dudes. Got the diesel with the stamp that say ladies sing the blues. Got the coke coming in like they season on the news. If I'm winning, what I look like getting even with you fools. It's an occupation, y'all.
Yeah, that's tough. What do you say? You got the coke coming in like they season on the news? So the type of coke we got coming in is the coke that they season on the news. You know what I'm saying? When they got that was hard. It's like, what did you say? Fuck the frail shit. Because when my coke come in, they got to use the scale that they weigh the whales with. Same energy, right? That they season on the news. And he said, if I'm winning, what I look like getting even with you fools. You know what I'm saying? That was hard. There's no need for me to get even. Like, you know, when you want to get even with someone, get revenge. There's no need for me to get even. I'm winning. I'm up. You know, there's no revenge needed, you know? So that was tough. You know what I'm saying? And then we not even on top of that. Like, what do I look like being even with you? Getting even, but also we not even. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different level, so maybe a dual meaning there.
Nah, I ain't acting crazy with them dudes. Got the diesel with the stamp that say ladies sing the blues. Got the coke coming in like they season on the news. If I'm winning, what I look like getting even with you fools. It's an occupation. If a nigga get jammed, hit his lawyer and his fam, then we move the operation. What?
Yeah, it's an occupation. If you get jammed up, you know, you got to, you know, call up the fam, hit the fam up, hit the lawyer, and then you just move the operation. You know what I'm saying? You get jammed up, get caught by the law, or people on you, the law is closing in on you. Yeah, we got to move out of state or whatever the case may be. I might edge the second. I might have Benny third. I like Benny's verse too. Let me see. You know, Briggs, Malone, Capone, yep. I might have Jada second place, man. I got Benny third. I got 38 Spesh. Yeah, he was right. He got that verse. He got it pretty clearly, too. I don't think it was a super wash like 38 Spesh made it seem to me. But he clearly got that verse, man. So shout out to all of them, man. It's all love. It's just good competition. I do think this is. I mean, I'm not saying that this is Jadakiss, but I do believe this is why we don't see a lot more verses, or excuse me, a lot more songs with verses from high level rappers. You know, a lot more songs of high level rappers rapping together. It's just because it's just the pressure of having to come through, and you know that constant comparison is the thief of joy. So a lot of these ultra lyricists, especially when they are a little bit more well known, they don't want to reach down, man, and you know work with the guys. I don't think that's Kiss. I've seen Kiss work with damn near everybody, underground, mainstream. You know, he worked with Russ too. But I think sometimes when these collaborations happen, once again, I'm going to say, I think it means more to the people who are the newer artists, right? The artist that's not as on than it does for the artist that's on. So when they do these collabs, they putting their heart and soul into these verses. Oh, Jada gonna be on there? Oh, I'm about to write from like my life depends on it. When Jada got the song, he was probably like, hey, whatever, man. All right, here you go, Benny. And then kept it moving, like, cause he's been Jada for a while. But I would like to hear that challenge accepted by Jada. Oh, okay, that's what we doing. Oh, okay, we doing interviews and saying you got at me. Okay, and then I want to see if Jada locks in, and the second time around we'll see what happens. But dope, man. Shout out to 38 Spesh. I gotta admit, I think he was right. He had the best verse. Shout out to Benny too. Benny's verse was solid. No one's verse was whack. But I'm giving Jada the second best verse on the song. Yeah, man. Some people said 38. He's got a new joint out. I haven't heard it yet. Y'all been saying y'all wanted me to do the one with Ransom. I'll see about doing that. I'll try to get to that. Yeah, but that's it, man. You know, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. This is Rhyme Rate. I'm out.